Hi, Phoebe.
Hi, how are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you so much for doing this show. You are so well loved and respected. And there are so many incredible things that you're doing. I'm actually worried about how we're going to get to them all, but we're going to.
Okay.
But I'm going to start off with your boyfriend, who
Yes.
you post about. You're so lovely. And when I look at you guys on Instagram, I'm like, there is so much here and so much romance and fun. It makes me want to jump into a relationship. And you guys have been together 3 years?
Yeah, 3 years.
Well,
Yeah, it's been great.
I thank you for sprinkling the romance on social media, and you guys talk about stuff that's going on in the world. What do you think a good recipe for talking about politics and comedy is?
Yeah, I mean, it's always tricky because you don't want to preach, right? Like you want to make people feel like they're invited into the conversation. So I always try to start with focusing on myself and making fun of myself and then opening it up. But I think right now it's really, we need to have a lot of conversations. And I think what's so great about my boyfriend and a lot of my friends is that we're able to sort of find the moments of humor within this sort of intensity that's going on right now and just making it a safe space. I think that's the biggest thing is that people get defensive when they feel like they're being attacked. So it's like, no, we're just being open and we want to express ideas to try and come up with a solution.
That's exactly what I want to be able to do with this show
Hmm.
is embrace everybody's differences, talk about them or not talk about them, but
Yeah.
definitely lean in on the similarities and how to have conversations, whatever they may be, without righteousness, because everybody turns away from that. It's like the human condition. When somebody, comes at you, you
Hmm.
recoil.
Yeah, and I think it's a lot of just sort of being like, hey, I've made mistakes too. I've messed up too. I think a lot of times people, when they get new information, now they act as though they've always had the information, as opposed to being like, we're all learning at different paces. We're all starting at different points. And so to make sure that, like, yes, we're learning and to be inclusive as opposed to, I know all the information and why don't you? Because then it's like, well, no one's perfect, you know?
And you're writing a book where it's sort of like Diaries of Quarantine.
Yeah, it's called 6 Feet Apart, and it's sort of talking about, I think we all sort of thought, oh, we'd be quarantining for, 2 weeks, and here we are months and months later. And so I'm writing about things like quarantining with my boyfriend, which is amazing, but we're also sort of, we're farting all the time now. So we're kind of like weird things that you do if you're single or you have time apart. We're just always together. So the bodily functions just happen when they happen. And then write about like performative allyship and, working in stand-up comedy. And so I think it's going to be another essay collection that's really funny, but also has, some stuff to say. So I'm really excited about it. And I'm super pumped about this imprint because I remember my first book, Plume was the only publisher that wanted, like so many places, turned me down and said I was too niche or like, a essay collection written by a Black woman won't sell. Like I was really just told that I had no place in the industry to now be 5 years later and have this imprint. I'm just kind of over the moon and sort of like, oh, okay, things are, slowly changing, which is exciting.
And you felt that it was important to shine a light, to give a platform for voices that weren't being heard otherwise.
Yeah, because I just never wanted anyone to go through what I went through because it is really demoralizing when you put, this work together that you're so excited about and you want to share with people. And then publishers are like, no, you're not good enough. No, your voice isn't valid. And I was like, oh my God, I don't want that to happen to anyone else. So with this imprint, I want to be really open and we're looking for literary fiction, nonfiction, essay collections. And like, just if you have a voice and you have a story that you want to share, we want to hear it.
I am so inspired. I so love that. And it's so incentivizing for people to hear that because if other people want to lift others up, first of all,
Hmm.
you don't go down when you lift others up. You go right with them. And I so believe that. And then what you're doing for others is just a good incentivization for others to do that for others. It goes on and on and on. It's a domino effect of positivity.
Yes. Oh, that was a great way. I like that domino effect of positivity. Oh, yeah.